Now, for the other news, we got a big project going on, and that big project, I'm gonna let you know what it is. I'm working. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Fat Rogue Sarenixen, and we're playing a little bit of Ark Survival Evolved here on the Condiments, Hot Dog, and Fat Rogue Sarenixen server. This is going to be a channel update video, and I just wanted to get together and let you know what's been happening and what's going on and what's going to go on. But I figured while we do it, we'd at least play a little Ark with where me and Hot Dog's been going at it. And we do have a couple neighbors over there. We might go over that. We might not. We'll see how I get to it. But first of all, it's been a while. It has been a while. And the reason it's been a while is because I did have a unlimited hotspot that I was using. And I shouldn't have been using it in the first place because it was purchased and used primarily for my work duty. And I took advantage of it. And I apologize for that. It was a faster internet than what I have at home. And what I have at home is Uverse. And it's not very fast, very limited. Actually, I'll be lucky. It takes around, for a normal 20-minute video, if it doesn't have high graphics like this, it'd take anywhere between 16 to 20 hours to upload. And that's crazy. It's hard to do day-to-day videos that way. So, with that being said, we're going to drop down to 3 a week. Probably Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Until, something better comes available, or possibly I move. You just don't know what's going to happen in this life because the Lord has blessed us. And the Lord has blessed me. He really has. And I also want to say that, if you're enjoying what I do, let me know by booming on that like button. Boom it! And if this is your first time on the channel, hey, what's up? I hope you know Jesus. I hope you have the Lord in your life and working well. If you don't, send me a message and we'll talk about it. If you don't have a Bible, let me know. I'll do what I can. I sure will. Now, back to the channel. 3 videos. If I'm lucky, I should be able to. And that does mean, unfortunately, that I might be 1 to 2 weeks ahead in videos. So I may not be current with events going on. But, at this point, it's really my only option to stay on time. Because I work from home also with my day job, and I can't tie up the internet uploading a video. So it takes a while. So I'll have to be, probably at least 2 weeks ahead on every video. But it has its good points and bad points. It really does. Hopefully at some point we'll get better. We'll get better. And if we don't, we don't. Now, the Bloodlust series, let's just do something instead of sitting there staring at a screen. The Bloodlust series, let me go up here and grab I need something to get some stone with. We need to feed the dinos first. Oh, this isn't mine. That's Hot Dog's. Alright. Up here's George. Come on, George. We might do a little breeding too. Anyway, we need to get some meat. And it is extremely loud in my ear. Let me turn this down. There we go. Alright, so back to the Bloodlust series. Bloodlust game was fun. I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, it's kind of run its course as far as what I can do and what I can't do. I just don't have time to keep all 3 of them going. Especially with the new project, which we'll get to in a little bit. Now, is that bird really stuck there or not? He's just stupid. He's a dillo. It's not a dillo. I don't want to kill that. It's just not fitting in the schedule, and the game itself was fun to play. I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed the storyline. It's just every single dungeon being random. It just didn't fit my playstyle. I just wasn't getting into it as well as I wanted to. That stupid thing. I'm gonna kill it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, let's go down here and eat it. It stole my stem berries. it just wasn't fitting. You know, it's a fun game, and if you don't have it, you should check it out. It really is. The person who made it, they did a really good job. I'm impressed with it. How much meat we got? We got enough meat? I feel like I'm encumbered. That's because I am encumbered. That's why. I don't need all that meat. Let's... Oh, we can't even move. Can't even move. We're so encumbered. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this hide. I know y'all gonna scream at me, but we got so much of it, it makes you sick. There we go. Now we can move. Let's go feed. Let's go feed them. And then the Antharion series. The issue, I really enjoyed that game and how it played and how it was smooth. But the one problem is that you couldn't level up. You couldn't just go kill a monster and then come back and kill it again, because it would, once you killed it, it was gone. It was gone. It wasn't coming back. So you were limited on your XP. You couldn't, you know, basically, what's the word, power level? I don't think that's the right word either. But you couldn't just sit there and farm XP and get higher levels to make the game easier. And that's part of what I enjoy about a lot of games, is that you can do that sort of thing. It's an option to do it. And while I do enjoy a tough battle, don't get me wrong, the idea that every single battle in the game is going to be tougher than it's not appealing to me. Not appealing at all. So we will probably not be revisiting Antharion. It's just not going to happen. For those of you who were hoping to see a massive intake of it, I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. It really is. It was an awesome game, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm not even sure I'm going to finish it personally because of that aspect of everything being so tough. It's just too much. Just too much. Just too much indeed. Good old Hot Dog. He sure does love his kitty cats. At least the tree cats. I don't think he likes regular cats. Be honest with you. No levels there. He's got levels. And then we got the Rex. Could take the Rex out. Has he had any good melee damage? Listen at him. Roar. Alright. So, with that being said, there'll be no more Antharion videos. There'll be no more Bloodlust videos unless something drastically changes. That leaves the other series that we're playing, and that's Avedon. I do really enjoy Avedon. Avedon is very fun, and at the moment the story is very engaging. The gameplay, it is a similar tactic to did I read one? No. A similar tactic to Antharion, where I haven't seen the monsters respawn, which could cause a problem, but as of right now, there's enough side quest area that you can go and kill everything and be higher level and not struggle through the fights. But at the same time, if you just sit there and... Let me kill him. But if you went straight through the storyline, you could still go through the storyline. It just might be a little tough for you. And that's working out okay so far. Hopefully it don't get to the point where we are with Antharion. But the gameplay of it, the idea behind the story, I'm really enjoying it. I really am. And I hope you guys are too. I've been cutting out the farming of it all and just having the storyline just for you guys, because, you know, one of those videos, those 20-minute videos, that's about an hour and a half of gameplay. Because, you know, I run through, and you know, the Fat Rogue, I have to look at every single chest and box, and I talk to everybody. And I know you guys don't always want to see all that. So what I did is I started cutting that out and just giving you the storyline. If you like that format, let me know in the comments below, and I'll keep doing it. Because, you know, some people just don't like watching you sitting there and grind. Oh my. I didn't know this was here. This, my friends, is interesting. Huh. Huh. I don't see any piranhas. You think we can make it over there? I'm worried about something big and ugly under there. Look at this. This is nice. You know, I kind of figured that there'd be something under the waterfall because everybody always does something under the waterfall. It's a brilliant place to put stuff. I like it a lot. Huh. Oh, the rib cage is hanging down. That's excellent. That looks nice. It's a very small place, but it's nice. There's a jawbone down there. That's cool. Oh, we better just back up. I tell you what, T-Rexes, their turning radius is terrible. Terrible. Be nice for a little single. No, I don't even think it's big enough for a person to sit here and make their base here, but maybe to park underwater dinos if you can get in and out. Let's take a look and see before we get any further into what we're talking about. See, we got some bones, got some salmon. That's all I'm seeing, though. I don't see a way in or a way out. Maybe over here on the other side. Take a look. Let's turn the microphone off. Whole server don't need to hear me chit-chatting. No, sir, it don't. Alright, so it didn't get as deep as I thought it did. Oh, maybe over here. It's been my experience, you're okay with them salmon until you hit one, and then they're all after you. Ain't no way in unless you swim up the river. I don't think the river's deep enough to get through the... Huh. Well, that's kind of cool. But anyway, alright, back to the channel. The channel isn't doing as good as I'd like it to do, but, you know, considering my level of experience and the time I've committed to it, I'm really grateful for you guys, and I'm grateful for all the watches and videos. And be honest with you, I get great gratitude out of being able to help others who get stuck in the games. There have been a few of you that have reached out and asked me questions about certain games, and that just tickles me to death to be able to share that and help you with it. So I enjoy doing this on a very, very high level and a very deep level, just because of the help it brings and the enjoyment that some of you get. Some of you, I know, just laugh at my old redneck, but that's okay, and I'm fine with that because that's the way I am, and it's the way I've always been. This is the Ragnarok map, by the way, and it looks so good. I enjoy this map a lot. It's huge. It's got crazy stuff. And it's nice to be different from the original old island map, I believe it's called. It's good stuff. Make sure we're not too heavy here. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Now, for the other news, we got a big project going on. And that big project, I'm going to let you know what it is. I'm working, if you haven't heard of RPG Maker MV, it's basically an application where you can make video games. And it's not just, it's not like Arc video games because the graphics are insane on Arc. It's more like old Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3 type games. Maybe even the old Zelda looking, if you wanted it to be, type games. And it's just something I've always wanted to do, and I've been working on it with the skinny rogue, or the fat rogue. skinny tank. Boy, his words just escaped me. The skinny tank, and Harmony's been helping me, and even Savannah's put in her input with it. And I'm gonna have some of my other buddies check it out. Hot Dog's gonna check it out with me, and we'll go from there too. Hold on, we got us an alpha. That's a done deal right there. Let's go see what's in that bag. Anything good? We'll take that, that. Maybe a berry, just because we can. Boom. And that's how it's rolled. See, now we got us a faint. Oh, I already got a yellow one. Well, that sucks. But anyway, let's drop all this prime. This is going to rot anyway. That should free up some space. Somehow there we got an Allosaurus brain. I don't know how that happened. But anyway. Oh, we got some levels. Hello. Oh, we got a Carno chasing some unicorns. Anyway, so I'm working on a video game. I'm really excited about it. I'm really enjoying it. I didn't think I'd have as much fun making this game as I am. I mean, it takes a lot of my time, and the questing part of it is going to be the big deal. I would love. That's a new effect. I hadn't seen that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll get out of here with that crap. Alright, so we're going to drop this hide, I think. So anyway, I've been enjoying it a lot. It's insanely fun. I'd love to hear... I got a little bit of laggage going on, but that's okay. I'd love to get your input on your favorite quest, what you love about games. Your quest lines. That's going to be a big one, because, you know, I'm going to run out of my old redneck tomfoolery, or whatever you want to call it, at some point. And I'm going to need fresh ideas. You know, there's always the common quest, you know, for characters inside. And I know you guys don't know what I have available or what I do. But if some of you are playing RPG Maker MV and using it to make your own video games and stuff, and you got tips or tools that you'd love to share, send me a message. I'll take it. If you have quest ideas, send me a message. I'll take those too. And I'll be glad to give you credit for them in the end credits too. This is good fun right here. So the making of that video game it's taking a lot more time than I expected, and I don't know if you've ever dealt with functions and if statements, but I've always enjoyed those, and it's really amazing what you can do with just a couple of if statements. So lots of coding, lots of world building, lots of simple things such as music, sound effects, and then design itself, you know, of the XP and the monsters and how they spawn, and the level of you know, progression for the storyline, you know, the value, the reward. It's all thick, man. It's really, really thick. So just wanted to share that with you, to let you know that's part of the reason why we're cutting back. But our biggest reason we're cutting back is because we just don't have the internet bandwidth to do so. And until I can get to a point where I can afford to either rent a space out in town, or they provide faster internet out here, I think that's what I'm going to get stuck with. Hotspots are nice, especially wireless ones, but the issue is that they're typically limited on data usage. Alright, something happened there, and I went to a crawl. There we go. They're typically restricted on data usage. What's going on? Oh, he's exhausted. He ain't got no stamina. So they're restricted on data. I've said it like 3 times. And once you reach a certain point, they throttle you. They throttle you terrible, like barely above dial-up. Like, for instance, the one that I have, it throttles you down to 120K. Now, 56K is dial-up. So you do the math. I mean, it's almost insulting how much they throttle you. I mean, I'm paying for unlimited, but once I get to 5 gig, I'm restricted. Come on. Yeah, I'm unlimited, but I can only fit it all through this teeny tiny straw. It's stupid. It's just, I understand that they can't have everybody hogging all the bandwidth, and I understand that, but let those who are willing to pay for all the bandwidth pay for all the bandwidth. I'd be more than willing to pay more for the bandwidth, without a doubt. I'd maybe even as much as 5 times more than what I pay now. It's that much of a crutch for me at this point. But anyway, I digress. I'm excited about the new game. The Avedon is really fun. I'm excited about building the new game and playing with, having testers, and that's going to be a long project in the making. I expect that project to probably run over at least a year before I finish it, because, it's my first one and I want to make it right. I don't want to just slap something out there in the middle of everybody just so it can be done. I want to do it right. So I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to work with the Skinny Tank and Harmony and have them all test everything, and we're going to do it the way that it ought to be done. Sure enough. But anyway, here we are in ARC, and we appreciate your time, and we appreciate your views, and we definitely appreciate the booms on that like button. Share with me the knowledge. Okay? I need it. It's been the Fat Rogue Sarenixen. I want you to enjoy your day, enjoy your life, and keep on gaming, y'all. And may God bless you. You know He loves you. Over now.